Good evening and welcome. I'm Peter Brackley and with me is Trevor Brooking. So the match, Trevor, about to get underway. fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. They're just stroking it around at the moment. Dealt with the threat well. And Emerson. We know he can deliver it well. There's a whistle and the flag is up. He was just called offside there. Here's Galletti. Looking for support now. Clearance picked up, might have a dig from here. And he hits it. Quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. Heading across the face of goal. Robbed there, too casual. Good block by the defender. Here's Michel Salgado. Here's Fabio Cannavaro. Raul Bravo. And Emerson. Michel Salgado. Here's Beckham. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Mister. Luxan. Antonio Lopez. 15 minutes gone in the first half. That was an obvious. Intercepted. And Martin Petrov. Cassano. Here's Robinho. Emerson. Finds his teammate. They're defending well, very well indeed. And Beckham. Will he put it away? Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver on target.
It's true that if you don't shoot, you don't score, but that wasn't quite good enough.
Here's Galletti. Manish. A good ball in, might give us the opening goal. He's carried the ball forward. He takes the ball along the left wing. Ibanez. Emerson. Went in and won the ball too. Attack came to nothing. Here's Emerson. Beckham. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Saitaridis. Here's Galletti. Pablo Ibanez. Saitaridis. Pablo Ibanez. Here's Pereira. Antonio Lopez. Pereira. And Antonio Lopez. Here's Antonio Lopez.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in. This looks like a chance here.
Sturdy defence here. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres!
That's picked up by the keeper.
Here's Roberto Carlos. And Michel Salgado. Fabio Cannavaro. And Michel Salgado. Fabio Cannavaro. Michel Salgado. Would an attack down the right side be worth it? Well, there's a late challenge. And he'll deliver the cross. And Beckham. Fabio Cannavaro. Mahmoud Diarra. And Raul. Traps the ball neatly.
The keeper made no mistake there.
The whistle goes for half-time, and the players head off to the dressing rooms, with the managers no doubt having plenty to say during the break. So Trevor, what's your take on the game so far?
My suggestion to them would be to play a bit wider and longer generally, and I think then they'll come out on top. But so far this play's been limited, Peter.
So neither team making the break, it's 0-0. We kick off. Let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second. Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Here's Pereira. Emerson. Robinho.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Here's Martin Petrov. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Robinho. Deflected out off the defender. Drives it to the middle. He may whip the cross in. Can he get a shot away? They're in a good position down the right. Managed a cross, but no one there on the end of it. And Fabio Cannavaro. Down the right. Here's Beckham. Stuffed out the danger. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Here's Raul. Just needs a yard. The threat remains. They'll battle for this in the middle. Oh, really slack defending. Ball stolen from him. Wins the ball, great defending. Moving well down the right-hand side. Kept possession well on the attack here. there, too casual. They're in a good position down the right. Beckham. Poor ball cut out. Manish. Get the ball back. Nice footwork. And Martin Petrov. Here's Michel Salgado. Mahmoud Diarra. And Fabio Cannavaro. Fabio Cannavaro. And Michel Salgado. All one here. Emerson. Looking for support now. Michel Salgado. Intercepted the through pass, and it's cleared to safety. Arrives in the box. Raul. Well, the through pass came to nothing, and it's been cleared upfield. Now it's a goal kick. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Cassano. Here's Meester. He's carried the ball forward. Here's Meester. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. 5 targets in the box. A chance here. Beckham. Here's Roberto Carlos. And Cassano. Raul. Too obvious. And Galletti. Manish. Galletti. Pablo Ibanez. Reads it well. Here's Raul. Neither side able to find a goal here with the final whistle approaching. And Fernando Torres. Galletti. Kesman.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
And Roberto Carlos. And he lays it back. Raul Bravo. Fabio Cannavaro. Only 1 minute to be added on. Mahmoud Diarra. Here's Beckham. Emerson. The referee has called for the end of the second half. The score's level. No winner after 90 minutes. Will there be one, though, after extra time? Well, Trevor, no goals so far.
Well, neither side seems to want to win this one. Surely someone wants to break the deadlock.
first period of extra time gets underway. How do you expect extra time to pan out now, Trevor?
Well, it looks like being the survival of the fittest. There's a lot of tired legs out there.
Mahmoud Diarra. Goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. And Pablo Ibanez. Here's Galletti. Manish. Breaking through. And he's having a pop.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Here's Roberto Carlos. And Tisano. Roberto Carlos. Carries the ball through the middle. Hung onto the ball in a good position. The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
And Michel Salgado. Here's Emerson. Manish. Here's Galletti. He's looking for support. Sneaks into the penalty area. Tesano. Nothing to choose between the two sides, even after the first half of extra time here. All about stamina. Who will have that in the second period? Still goalless at the end of the first period of extra time, Trevor.
You just get the feeling whoever makes the first mistake is going to suffer as a result.
The players must be close to exhaustion now as the second period of extra time gets underway. Defences have been on top so far in extra time. Manish. And Fernando Torres. Galletti! Emerson. And Beckham. Foul there, free kick given. Mister. Manish. Luxan. Here's Fernando Torres. How about this? The manager would be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well. Luxan. Here's a chance. It went over the goal line. Goal kick here. Here's Kazman. Galletti. Looking around for support. Showed his defensive quality there. And Raul. Robinho. And Raul. Not a good challenge at all. Free kick to him. Here's Galletti. And Mista. To the man in space. Showed his defensive quality with that interception. Here's Beckham. It's created a counter raid for them. Beckham! And it's in the net! Goal! They finally break the deadlock. In the final minutes of the extra period. Coming for a long while now. The fans who turned up en masse today are making a mention. Do you think this will open the game up now, Trevor?
Absolutely. Both sides did well. And the unexpected goal just goes to show that you don't switch off until the final whistle.
And so we leave tonight's broadcast. Many thanks to Trevor.
No, I've really enjoyed it, Peter. A good evening's football.
And there's just time for me to... Up to be fast and furious. A great one for the neutral. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. And Castano on the ball here. Looking for support now. A good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here.
This is a testing ball in.
Lunged in there and gave away a free kick. And that's a yellow card for him. A harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. Here's Deco. Here's Gudjonsson. Turns defence into attack there. Here's Raul. And Messi. conjure up now. Dealt with that threat well. Michel Salgado. There will be a throw-in. And Beckham. Does well to keep the ball. Here's Fabio Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. And Michel Salgado. Beckham. Emerson. Gudjohnsen. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Good work to keep the ball. He's on the rampage. And Deco. Deco! Can't throw chances like that away.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Gudjohnsen. Here's Eto'o. That's tidy footwork. Down the right flank. Here's Gudjohnsen. Finds him well. Ronaldinho! Pressure on the opposition now. The throw-in in a dangerous area.
There's another chance to get the ball in.
Xabi. That was careless. And Puyol. Xabi. Here's Deco. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. And Roberto Carlos. 30 minutes into the first half. Here's Messi. Nice footwork. Fabio Cannavaro. Here's Roberto Carlos. And Casano. Here's Raul. Possession lost there. Carries the ball through the middle. Eto'o. They're in a good position down the right. Messi! The keeper's got it. And neither side really looks like scoring here before the break. Still going, real chance here. Trouble for the defence from the left. Receives it in space. To the man in space. Perfectly executed. The ball's out for a goal kick. Here's Emerson. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. And Eto'o. Gudjohnsen. Only 1 minute to be added on. And Zambrotta. There's a chance for a cross here. And the cross is put into safety by the quick thinking there of the defender. Corner. Can they squeeze it in? A chance. Really poor defending.
See some more aggressive play in the second half as both teams try to make the break.
No goal. Then it's 0-0 and everything to play for in the second 45 minutes. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? No sign of any substitutions yet. Xabi. And Ronaldinho. Good pass. Ref says he took the ball, not the man. Here's Fabio Cannavaro. Beckham. Here's Michel Salgado.
Great pass.
Throw-in given away in a dangerous position. In comes the cross. Sturdy defence here. What a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count? Could so easily have gone into the book then. The ref has taken a lenient view there. Angled in towards goal. Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy.
I think there was some good movement off the ball that would have given them a better chance on goal.
And Gudjohnsen. He has to do better than that. Robinho. Right decision there, but I think the right one. Rhino got that one absolutely spot on. Solid, commanding header. Still in possession here. And Emerson. Here's Fabio Cannavaro. Finds his man. Nice pass. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Fabio Cannavaro. The keeper deals with it. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Here's Xabi. Deco. Here's Messi. Zambrotta. Here's Puyol. He cut out the pass. And Raul. Here's Fabio Cannavaro. Fabio Cannavaro. Almost 75 minutes have gone. And Beckham. Pass went astray. Xabi. Thuram. Messi. He cut out the pass. Here's Cassano. Beckham. Here's Emerson. Xabi. Zambrotta. Down the left flank. Down the left channel. Possession maintained, chance here. Eto'o. The manager will be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well. Here's Thuram. And Beckham. Here's Robinho. Went in and won the ball too. And Zambrotta. Great chance for the counter. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. It's still goalless with only 5 minutes to go now. They're breaking quickly here. Just needs a yard. And Fabio Cannavaro. Here's Michel Salgado. And Roberto Carlos. Raul Bravo. Well read and intercepted. Wins it. Will he have a go? It was a tricky shot, but the keeper handled it well.
The height was right, but there was not enough power in the shot.
And Emerson. Here's Raul. Cassano. And Robinho. Will this be a goal here? Nothing could separate the two sides after 90 minutes. But now I wonder, will there be a winner in extra time here? Well, Trevor, no goals so far.
Well, neither side seems to want to win this one. Surely someone wants to break the deadlock.
The first half of extra time is underway. The draw seemed to be on the cards long before the 90 minutes were up, Trevor. Extra time looked inevitable.
Yes, there's not a lot to choose between these two.
Gudjohnsen. And Xabi. Gudjohnsen. And Gudjohnsen. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Fisted away. Chance to cross. The ball goes out of play in a good position. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Here's Beckham. Does well to maintain possession. Mahmoud Diarra. Here's Roberto Carlos. Into the penalty area. Attack came to nothing. And Roberto Carlos. Cassano. Raul!
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. And Xabi. Here's Puyol. Zambrotta. Messi. On the ball here. Beckham. Here's Robinho. Deco. And Ronaldinho. Here's Messi. They're in possession down the left wing. And Zambrotta. Here's Xabi. Messi! Caught offside. Absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision. Fabio Cannavaro. Nothing to choose between the two sides, even after the first half of extra time here. All about stamina. Who will have that in the second period? Still goalless at the end of the first period of extra. So can we find a winner right at the death? Defences have been on top so far in extra time. Still have it in a good position here. That just goes way off to the left of the goal.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target, particularly from there.
And Saviola. Mahamoude Diarra. And Fabio Cannavaro. Raul Bravo. Here's Michel Salgado. Down the line. Here's Emerson. And Saviola. Went in and won the ball too. They've broken free on the wing. A decent ball in. The keeper claims the ball.
It was a good cross, but he couldn't outsmart the keeper.
Here's Messi. A mistimed lunge there gives away a free kick. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game.
Well, that's the kind of thing referees have been told to clamp down on.
And he sends it in to the man in space. The break is on. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Raul! Goal! They opened the scoring with a goal late in the game. Just before the end of the second period of extra time. He was alive for the chance of a rebound. Took full advantage in a ruthless fashion. Well, the fans just love that goal. Will they see another? Messi. A solid clearance snuffs out the danger. Defensive lapse there. Ball stolen. Keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
The ref ends the game, and a huge roar from the crowd. They move through to the third round. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
And that closes our coverage this afternoon. My thanks to co-presenter Trevor Brooking.
Well, it's been great, Peter.
And from the pair of us, it's good afternoon. This quarter-final tie gets underway. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Here's Fabio Cannavaro. Michel Salgado. Here's Beckham. Michel Salgado. Keep possession. Raul Bravo. And Emerson. And Raul. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Here's Beckham. And Emerson. Possession maintained. Chance here. We know he can deliver it well. He crosses it in. Jeremy. 15 minutes gone. Robin bursts forward.
Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
And Robinho. Mahmoud Diarra. And Cassano. The referee blows the whistle. Some hesitation there, and it was a late call. Could be curling over. No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
Well, we have seen him go in from there on other occasions, so he was right to try it, just unlucky on the strike.
Cassano. Mahmoud Diarra. Chaps the ball neatly. 15 minutes left of the first half. Raul Bravo. Here's Emerson. A good cross might give the first goal. And Michel Salgado. It looks like he'll go for a cross. The defence has done well so far. Here's Robin. Neat ball through the middle. Wonderful defending there. And Michel Salgado. Here's Beckham. Pushing further forward. Raul. Well worked to win the ball. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. No one likes a goalless game, do they, Trevor?
Of course not. That's not why we love watching football. I think we'll see some more attacking play in the second half as the teams try to push forward.
The second half kicks off. How will it shape up? No substitutions yet as we go into the second half. Here's Jeremy. And Terry. Hang on to the ball there. Robin. Cleared away. Lampard. Well found by his teammate. Paulo Ferreira. Pass went astray. Here's Beckham. The ball still with them here. And Fabio Cannavaro. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Raul Bravo. And Roberto Carlos. Mahamoude Diarra. And Lampard. Here's Paulo Ferreira. The route down the right is his preferred option. Lampard. Finds his teammate. Beyond the last defender, but the linesman had his flag up then for offside. Mahamoude Diarra. And Raul. Cassano. Dashes along the left side flank. Can he pick out a teammate? We've reached the last 15 minutes. Mahamoude Diarra. Possession lost there. Here's Shevchenko. Whoop, flag was up. Just offside then, he'd strayed off the last man. And the referee's assistant was pretty alert then. Here's Robinho. Held on to the ball there. Ball given away there. Drogba. Kalu. Still goalless with only 5 minutes to go now. Well, the through pass came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. Good block by the defender. Keeps the ball in a very promising position.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Raul Bravo. Fabio Cannavaro. Nothing could separate the two sides after 90 minutes. But now I wonder, will there be a winner in extra time here? Well, Trevor, no goals so far.
Well, neither side seems to want to win this one. Surely someone wants to break the deadlock.
The first period of extra time is underway. The draw seemed to be on the cards long before the 90 minutes were up, but extra time looked inevitable.
Yes, there's not a lot to choose between these two teams.
Here's Michel Salgado. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Robin. They win possession. Finds his man.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Finds his teammate. Robinho. That was careless.
It's not a bad-looking ball.
Nothing could separate the two sides even after the first half of extra time. Will we see a winner in the second half? Still goalless at the end of the first period of extra time, Trevor.
You just get the feeling whoever makes the first mistake is going to suffer as a result.
It has proved impossible to separate the sides so far. Defences have been on top so far in extra time. And Cassano. Still in possession here. Looking around for support.
A good delivery needed here.
They're trying another cross. Sturdy defence here. Wins the ball, great defending. Looking for support now. Possession gained there. Well won there. Ashley Cole. No winner could be found even after extra time, so it all comes down to a penalty shootout and who can hold their nerve now and handle the pressure better. Well, Trevor, two halves of 45 minutes plus extra time, and still, although experience can calm the nerves in a penalty shootout, I'm sure there is always going to be an element of doubt in the players' minds. He's getting ready. Off the post!
The keeper never had a chance, but the post has saved him.
The keeper was in two minds there.
The keeper couldn't read it at all. If the keeper hadn't moved, it would have been right into his arms.
Goes for the right side. He outsmarted the keeper and it's in. The captain is to take charge of this one. Denied by the post and the keeper looks relieved.
The post has saved the keeper there.
Can he put this in? It hit the upright.
His aim was fractionally off there and he's hit the post.
Can he keep them in it? It's there, and his team lives to fight another day. He can make himself a hero here. He scored, the game's over. That's decided the game. So they won't be going any further than the quarter-finals. So, Trevor, when all said and done, they've lost it on penalties.
Yes, they did well, but when it comes down to spot kicks, it really is a lottery.
Fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Does well to keep the ball. And Giggs. Cristiano Ronaldo. This puts the defence under real pressure on the right. Assistant referee had his flag up, not too happy there about the decision, but it is a free kick. And Scholes. Ferdinand. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. O'Shea. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up. Here's Rosicki. And Kleb. Cesc Fabregas. Get the ball back. The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. Here's Van Persie. Gallas. Zaha. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly.
This looks like a chance here.
And Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Evra. And Rosicki.
That was a poor pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Glenn. 30 minutes into the first half. Glenn. Can he find the target? Sturdy defence here. Here's Rooney. Went in and won the ball too. Cesc Fabregas. And Rosicki. Threads it through the defence. Solid defence in the box. Giggs. O'Shea. And Evra. Still on the ball here. Ferdinand. Here's Giggs. Scholes. Ref says fair tackle. Play continues. That pass didn't make it. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
You know, I think they're doing nearly everything right. All they're failing to do is capitalise on their possession.
Neither side conceding a goal then. It's 0-0. As the second half kicks off, let's hope we're in store for a great half of football here. They've switched sides for the second half. A poor attempt at a pass. Held on to the ball there. O'Shea. Completely mistimed his tackle there. Free kick given. Yellow card. Well, I must say that does seem a little harsh, but he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision really by the referee. Decent cross there.
And the keeper has it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And Scholes. Ferdinand. And Evra. Down the right. He chooses to go down the right. And he sends it in. Cesc Fabregas. And Clem. Great work to win the ball. Zaha. Gary Neville made no attempt to play the ball. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hung on to the ball in a good position. And Evra. Down the right.
It's a promising ball in.
And he fires it. Superbly done. There's the opener. That has been coming for a long while now. For so long the game had 0-0 written all over it. But that goal has brought it to life. And not a moment too soon. They have Haven't looked in much trouble, have they really, Trevor? But now they've gone behind, they'll be so disappointed with the goal, won't they?
Yes, they will. So now they need to focus all their energy on grabbing the equaliser. A solid defensive play there, cutting out that pass and clearing it well.
Henry. Almost 75 minutes have gone.
Good one too. Perfectly executed.
Dealt with that threat well. Here's Rooney. Still got a lot to do from there. Just caught offside there. Got behind the last defender, but the flag was up. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. Pushing further forward. Chipped it. It's there. It's hard to see them throwing this away now. That's his second. It could be the turning point in this match. They got the goal they wanted and could take the credit for it. They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Well, you're right, Peter. They've got to go for broke now.
Ljungberg. And Clem. Henry. Gilberto Silva! Couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort.
It's very difficult to keep absolute concentration in situations like that.
Here's Ljungberg. Here's Rosicki. Whistle goes and the assistant referee has his flag up. Time has run just a little too early then. There will be 2 additional minutes to be played. O'Shea. Ferdinand. The referee brings an end to the game. They've negotiated the first round. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
And that closes our coverage this afternoon. My thanks to co-presenter Trevor Brooking.
It's been a great afternoon's football, I think, Peter.
A match that could shape up to be fast and furious. A great one for the neutrals. They see no reason to change their formation. Brown. Looking around for support. Here's Evra. And Ferdinand. Ferdinand. Evra. And they still have possession here. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Finds a teammate. Brought an end to the attack. Here's Pauletta. Well won there. Rooney. Dealt with that threat well. Passes back to the keeper. Pancrate. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Aman. Pietro. Here's Pauletta. Rotten. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. They're pinned back in their own half here. The throw in a dangerous area again. Traps the ball neatly. Pass lacking there. Gives it away. Slack defending. In comes the cross. From way out. The keeper deals with it. O'Shea. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Brown. And Ferdinand. Evra. Here's Rooney. Stopped him well there. Breaking through. Kept it well, still on the attack. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Went in and won the ball too. And Scholes. Here's Pauletta. Completely mistimed his tackle there. Free kick given. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game. And he's having a dig. Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow. A good cross might give the first goal. Here's Rooney. Wonderfully won there. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. Been a rather disappointing performance from them so far, hasn't it?
You're right, Peter. They're a little too defensive at the moment. They've struggled to create chances, and they're going to have to do better in the second half.
We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Pietro. Rotten. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Hits it! Well off target. He needs to do better than that.
Well, it was a good play in on the cross. Found space. I just think maybe he harried the header.
And Pauletta. Pietro. Rotten. Won the ball well. Zaha. Scholes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pancrate.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Rooney. And Giggs. Kept it well, still on the attack.
Well, the through ball is not good enough. The danger's gone.
Here's Scholes. And Ferdinand. possession, lost it. Poor challenge, free kick awarded. Gets it. No accuracy with the pass. Beyond the last defender. The linesman had his flag up then for offside. Evra. And passes the ball back. Here's Rooney. Bami. Great work to win the ball. Caught in possession, chance here. And Ferdinand. Pancrato. Didn't give it away, advancing on goal here. Trouble for the defence from the left. Receives a pass. And he fires it. The keeper had his eye on it and saw it go wide of the left post.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's vital a striker stays focused in those situations.
There goes the whistle to signal the end of the second half, and the scores are level. Nobody able to provide the breakthrough here, so we head into extra time. Well, Trevor, no goals so far.
Well, neither side seems to want to win this one. Surely someone wants to break the deadlock.
The first period of extra time is underway. A draw seemed to be on the cards long before the 90 minutes were up, Trevor. Extra time looked inevitable.
Yes, there's not a lot to choose between these two teams.
Scholes. He could swing it in here. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Pancrate. Aman. Here's Yepes. Pietro. Here's Yepes. Aman. It's a good cross. The defence has done well so far. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pushing further forward. They're in a good position down the left. And he crosses!
It was a good attempt, but it was not what he wanted.
Not quite what he was looking for. Here's the whistle to signal the end of the first half of extra time, and the scores are still level. Great drama here, but will there be a breakthrough in the second half? Still goalless at the end of the first period of extra time, Trevor.
You just get the feeling whoever makes the first mistake is going to suffer as a result.
So can we find a winner right at the death? Defences have been on top so far in extra time. Yepes. He's on the rampage. Pass lacking there. Saha. Looking around for support. O'Shea. Here's Gary Neville. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Who's the target? Pierre-Alain Frau. Pancrate. And Yepes. Crossing opportunity. Dealt with the threat expertly. Giggs. Here's Scholes. Nothing could separate the two sides after extra time. So the game goes into a penalty shootout now, where I think Lady Luck can play a major part. No goals yet, Trevor, but you can't say it's been a boring game in any way.
Oh, definitely not, Peter. It's been hugely entertaining. A couple of goals wouldn't go amiss.
Although experience can calm the nerves in a penalty shootout, I'm sure there is always going to be an element of doubt in the players' minds. The first man in the firing line takes his position. Struck with authority. He made it. It's 1-1.
Confidently slotted home. A great penalty.
He's put it away. He's made it. He's got it. It's in. The keeper's gone the wrong way. It's 3-3 and both teams are looking up for this, Trevor.
It's getting quite excited now.
It hit the upright.
His aim was fractionally off there, and he's hit the post.
That's no problem.
I wouldn't want to be in his boots at the moment.
Yes, he puts it away. And his team breathe a huge sigh of relief. This penalty to win. He's hit the post.
The post has saved the keeper there.
Off the post.
His aim was fractionally off there, and he's hit the post.
It's all or nothing here. He scored, the game's over. That's decided the game. They're out. They've fallen in the second round. So, Trevor, when all's said and done, they've lost it on penalties.
Yes, they did well, but when it comes down to spot kicks, it really is a lottery.
The first match of the new league season then kicks off. They'll be looking to start with a win here. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Holds on to the ball. They could open the score with a good cross here. Still their ball, good attacking position too. Reasonable effort, but lacked accuracy. Cordoba. And Samuel. Here's Figo. Crossing opportunity. No whistle there. Fair tackle, says the ref. Di Napoli.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
And Dejan Stankovic. Vieira. Samuel. Win possession, the attack came to nothing.
He set up nicely for the cross here.
Neatly done, really dealt with that threat.
Plenty of options for a cross.
And Grosso. Dealt with that threat well. Lavecchia.
He cut that one out very well.
And Cambiasso. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Stay on the ball there. He's carried the ball forward. Well, the through pass came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. Rob there, too casual. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Carmine Coppola. Cut it out nicely. Di Napoli. Can he keep it going? Nice ball out to the wing. Trouble for the defence from the left. The defender did well to block the cross. It's out for a corner. It's into the face of goal. Here's Ibrahimovic. Grosso. Vieira. And Cambiasso. Slides it through. Stopped him well there. Carmine Coppola. Almost 30 minutes gone. Kept possession well on the attack here. In possession and getting forward here. Down the middle. Wins possession to stop the attack. And Figo. Here's Cambiasso. And Dejan Stankovic. Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Cordoba. Dejan Stankovic runs with the ball towards the right flank. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. Still their ball, good attacking position too. It's clear. Here's Vieira. And Grosso. Here's Ibrahimovic. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Well found there.
The keeper made no mistake there.
Alvarez. Di Napoli. Too obvious. And Dejan Stankovic. Here's Dejan Stankovic. There's not a lot of support. That will go behind for a goal kick. It's a booking. The referee decided to caution him there once the ball went dead. And I have to say that was a very bad challenge, and the referee got it absolutely right. There'll be one extra minute. Lavecchia. He has quick feet. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I think both managers... Trevor, what do you make of the game so far?
Well, neither side's really settled into much of a rhythm. Hopefully that will change in the second half.
The second half gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of great football here. Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Here's Cambiasso. Finds his teammate. Ibrahimovic. Extremely important interception there. Rafael. Down the left. It looks like he'll go for a cross. The referee blows his whistle quite late there, and the crowd unhappy with him. Will they ever? Can he put in a decent cross?
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Cambiasso. Lavecchia. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Here's Vieira. And Adriano. Cambiasso. The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his. Alvarez. Down the left flank.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Still have it and in a good position here. 15 minutes into the second half. Carmine Coppola. Alvarez. Held on to the ball there. Rizai. Carmine Coppola. Ibrahimovic. Great work to win the ball. Lavecchia. Di Napoli. Dejan Stankovic. They're in a good position down the right.
Again, a possible cross here.
They're still on the attack here. Cambiasso. He scored. There's the opener. That has been coming for a long while now. Well, did you see the manager on the bench then celebrating like he won the lottery when that went in? It's a measure of how much winning this game means to him. We've waited a long time for that first goal, haven't we, Trevor?
There's just what the game needed to bring it to life.
Di Napoli. In the right place at the right time. Far too casual there, ball stolen. Figo. Cambiasso. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. And it's given to the keeper. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Well won there. Possession lost there. Vieira. Here's Vieira. Figo. Here's Figo. Does well to maintain possession. And Figo. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Looking for support now. They won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here could set it up nicely. Will he put it away?
That's a keeper's ball there.
Here's Cambiasso. Carmine Coppola. Had the ball now. Attack came to nothing. Only one goal separating the two teams. Just 5 minutes to go on the clock. Zorro. Lavecchia. Arrives in the box. He's cut the ball back to the edge of the area. Good running on the ball. Goal! They've lost their lead. In injury time. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. You could really feel the relief of the... They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. The referee's whistle goes, and that's it. They start the season with a point from that draw. It really was an entertaining game, Trevor.
Oh yes, but it was a great game. Very entertaining with a lot of scoring chances. Let's hope we see more like that this season.
So as the fans make their way home, my thanks go to Trevor beside me.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next game. Good night. There's a whistle, and let's hope for one heck of a match. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Gasparoni. Chigarini. Well worked to win the ball. Figo. They're breaking out quickly here. Dealt with the threat well. Don't give it away there. Looking for support now. Got his foot in. That was predictable. Just didn't get anywhere near the ball. Free kick. Grelha. Cambiasso. Good running off the ball. Goal in sight here.
And the keeper has it under control.
Kutuzov. Chigarini. Gasparoni. Here's a strike. It's a corner. Good chance here. Who's waiting in the middle? He's done it. That puts them in front. Off the crossbar and in. They've just gone a goal down, Trevor. They're not going to be too happy about that, are they?
No, and I'm sure they'll be determined to get back level as soon as possible.
Chigarini. Directs his header on goal. And Figo. He has to do better than that. And Grosso. Grosso. Here's Vieira. Figo. And Ibrahimovic. Stay on the ball there. They need to equalise, and good service here might set it up. Adriano. The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for the corner. They'll battle for this in the middle. He cleared.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Cambiasso. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. A little too high.
Good skill on the pass to find some space. Should have finished better.
And Dejan Stankovic. Here's Cordoba. Samuel. Here's Grosso. Samuel. Here's Grosso. And Samuel. Here's Cordoba. And Vieira. Finds his man. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. This is a great chance for a shot on goal. Adriano!
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. Finds his teammate. Clear. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Javier Zanetti. Nice pass. Well, the through pass came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. Kutuzov. Possession gained there. He's free. Really good punch by the keeper. Keeper makes it safe, but gives away the corner. Drives it to the middle. Adriano! Well, he's got his shot in, but no real threat.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
Cambiasso. Here's Figo. Adriano. Showed his defensive quality with that interception. Melano. Cardone. Kutuzov. Cardone. Coley. Fernando Couto. Grelha. Melanio. Chigarini. That's tidy footwork. Brought an end to the attack. Only 1 minute to be added on. This man's dangerous on the cross. Can they keep defending like that? He cut out the pass. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. They end the first half having conceded the first goal. What did you make of the half, Trevor?
Well, they'd be disappointed to have conceded the goal, but they're still in the game.
A single goal divides the two teams at the moment then. As we eagerly await the second half, it's 1-0. Second half kicks off. Everyone hoping here for an enjoyable 45 minutes. They've switched sides for the second half. Castellini. Chigarini. Gasparoni.
A solid defensive play there, cutting out that pass and clearing it well.
That's a threatening through ball. And he tries one. Held by the keeper. Grelha. Completely mistimed his challenge then. Gave away a free kick. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee.
And the keeper has it.
Here's Vieira. Grosso. He intercepts. Vieira. Adriano. Poor ball cut out. Chigarini. Gasparoni. Burst through. Attack came to nothing. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Vieira. Here's Ibrahimovic. Grosso. And Figo. To the man in space. Really stopped in his tracks there. Grelha. Hold on to possession here. Kutuzov. Grelha. Melanio. Kutuzov. Finds him well. Here's Figo. Adriano. It's through.
Breaking out of defence well here.
Adriano. What a goal! The goal pulls them level. It went straight down the middle.
It's been a tight game so far, and there's not much between these teams in terms of ability. I think we're in for a good battle here.
That equaliser surely will have an impact, Trevor.
Definitely, it's going to give them a real boost, and we could see things change from here on in.
Fernando Couto. Good work to keep the ball. Cambiasso. They're in possession down the right flank.
Could this be a chance?
It's come off the bar. Picked up by the keeper. And Dejan Stankovic. Top quality close control. Figo. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Here's Ibrahimovic. Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow. Played into the middle. Dejan Stankovic. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. We've reached the last 15 minutes.
Well, he's got to make a good pass here, otherwise the advantage will be lost.
It's a super jinking run. Gasparoni. Grelha. Win the ball back. And Dejan Stankovic. Great work to win the ball. Sends it back to him. Threads it through the defence. And that just skimmed past the right post. Here's Adriano. Figo. A chance here. Cambiasso. The keeper tidies up. Only 5 minutes remain, and there's nothing to separate the two sides. Will we see a winner here? Gasparoni. Still have it and in a good position here. Just needs half a yard here. Not a bad effort, but it wasn't on target. Ball one here. Cornerback. Here's Grosso. And Ibrahimovic. Stop the attack dead then.
That's a well-timed clearance.
Grellier. Coley. Grellier. Possession lost there. The whistle has gone and the match is over. The game ends in a draw, but the supporters won't be too disappointed. There was plenty of passion, plenty of intensity on display here. So it's now time for us to leave tonight's coverage. My thanks go to Trevor.
I've enjoyed every minute of it, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you soon.